Hello, everyone. We are live. Welcome to our Thursday night mini stream. I'm calling it a mini stream because I have a very early doctor's appointment tomorrow, way earlier than I wanted it to be, but that's when they scheduled it for. So it's just like a checkup kind of thing. It's not any kind of big deal, but it's early, so we're not going to go too late tonight, but I wanted to do some sort of stream. And also my schedule is very late now because we keep having, in part because we keep having streams where we're up late at night covering news. I mean, last night we were up until what? We went on the air for a couple hours last night on Agenda Free TV, after midnight certainly. So, anyways, I'm going to get very little sleep tonight, but hey, Eric has a doctor's appointment tomorrow too. All right. Anyways, we'll do a short stream tonight. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Hey, Polly is here. Hey, Polly. We got Raven Riley moderating. Sarah is moderating. Kay Body is moderating. David Green and Sarah are both moderating. Lil Cam is here. Texas Snack Pack is here. Dark Mask is here. Ben is here. Nixa AU is here. The Mac Geek is here. Akamo is here. We also have here Gas on the Brain, Pat W, MNJ, Lunali, Syria, Philip S, Darren Markley, Terry Rose, Mark French, Peppy the Frog, Susan Stater, LGTV, Do Your Duty RN, Living by Faith, Christine Atherton, HC Sweden, Debbie Loves Yam, Pat W, Lisa Remo, Sports Shorts. I don't really like particularly teams in sports. I kind of root against the Boston teams, against them, but that's pretty much it. Wolf Howl is here. Gregory Pelletieri. Ann Breedenstein. Babs Bunny. Babs has to go for a test at 7 a.m. That's even earlier than me. Hey, Wolf Howl, thanks for being a member. Wolf Howl 62. That's nice of you. Wolf Howl is now a member. John 1948 is here. The Ringer. AB. Leon Reuter, Sledgehammer. Terry Rose, Carl Fault in Saskatchewan. Chucky's Chiclet. Joel Bennett, girl from Valley. Oh, my boyfriend, she says, made me a key lime pie today. How was it? How was it? Joe Hart. Howie says, I think you were on till 2 last night. You might be right, because it took me a little while to get on the air. I mean, we didn't get, yes, I actually think you're right. I actually think I went on the air around midnight, and I was on until about 2. I think you're actually right about that. So this is the kind of thing that any attempt I have to get a normal schedule doesn't really work very well. Mountain Baker Girl is here. Beezy is modding too. Thank you. Gardening with Susie. Pippi Long. Gregory, there are certain people who have my number that if they hear breaking news, if they hear it, they can wake me up by calling me. Now, none of us might hear it, but a lot of times someone will give me a call if it's the middle of the night or whatever. But once in a while, everybody's asleep, but try my best. Liz is here. One Way Street is here. John Smith is here. Schaff is here. Deborah Balke is here. We're doing this, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it. Gibby's Moth is here on Twitch. Dark Mask 100 is here. I like the serpent picture in the chat. Hey, Joe's Crans is here. Hi, Joe's Crans. How are you doing? Kinetic is here. WL Lightonuk is here from Iran, supposedly. I don't know if that's true, but that'd be pretty cool. Oh, Polly is a month away from being... Polly, member from 11 months. Wow. That's nice of you, Polly. He's in the 11-month member club. So welcome, everybody. You're welcome. W. Light Donuk. Yeah, that was an important story. We had to get on live for that one. The Iran story. We're doing a mini stream. A mini stream because I have to get up insanely early. My time. Which I'm not happy about. But what can I do? I can't do anything about it. Again, the story was, I really think that this happened. Scheduled this appointment. I did not schedule it for 8 a.m. I can almost guarantee you I didn't. I think they changed the time. And then when I heard that they had changed it, they didn't admit changing the time. But I actually had it on my calendar as not 8 a.m. So I wouldn't have put it in on my calendar if I hadn't scheduled for a different time. But then a couple weeks ago, they were like, we still have you booked for this time. And I was like, what? But then it was just like, I'll just take it because it's like, I got to just, if I can get in there, then I'll just go do it. So, but I did not schedule for this. I literally had it on my Google Calendar as a different time, which I would never do. I would not put it in at the wrong time. So it's fine though. Yeah, I mean, some people get up early every morning, a lot of people, but I don't. So, hey, we've been working a lot at night. If I got up at 5 in the morning, I couldn't be up probably covering the news in Mexico at 1 in the morning. Am I doing anything fun for the weekend? I got some family stuff this weekend I need to do. Family stuff. My niece just graduated college, so a bunch of us are going to get together for that. I get like a bunch of family things I got going on. In addition to whatever work stuff happens. It's going to be busy. No, this is not the news studio. Veronica says, I get up at 6 to feed the sheep? Wow. Mary DeFore is here. Flagler Ghost Girl is here. Yavin is here. Freaky Beats is here. Godly Love is here. Beverly visited Iran in 2016. I'm assuming right now there's probably a U.S. State Department travel advisory for there at this point in 2024. Yes. So currently, as of 2024, no, there it is. The U.S. State Department says do not travel to Iran. Do not travel to Iran due to risk of terrorism, civil unrest, kidnapping, and the arbitrary arrest of U.S. citizens. Exercise increased caution due to wrongful detentions. If it ever gets to the point where there's not a travel advisory, I'd love to visit there. Barbara Crossley is here. There's a fan on, so there's a little flag on the kangaroo doll, and it's moving because there's a fan on next to me. Budget girl gets up at 5:15 to sit in an hour and a quarter traffic to work. One thing I do like about working at home is I don't have to commute. I did not enjoy commuting. I think it's supposed to be hot this weekend, Polly. Yeah, it's supposed to be, high 70s this weekend, which is great. And 82 tomorrow, which I'm not complaining about. Nice and warm here. I feel like this is a little bit off now. Why is this like this? Try that. Let's try that. That seems a little better. Linda Gordon is here. Hey, Linda. Thanks again to our moderators, David Green, Sarah, Kay Body, Raven Riley, Beezy. Excuse me. I don't think I'm going to have time to do a walking stream this weekend. I have a lot of family stuff this weekend, but we'll see. You never know. You never know what'll happen. It's just a really busy family weekend. There's like multiple things going on. Might I barbecue this summer? Possible. It's possible. Okay, there were a couple things I wanted to mention. By the way, I did leave a review for the table. Remember last night I was talking about this new desk I got that I love so much, that I use like in my office. My office in here, not in this room, but in where I live. I did leave a review for it. I told you I would do it, and I did it. Left a good review. The Airbnb, I don't know where you're talking about, Veronica. Where you're saying there's an Airbnb somewhere, Veronica? Where is it? I don't know where it is. PZ Papazula is here. Yep, Polly, I'm the desk that changed my perspective on life. Hey, who's back? Sonic is back. Sonic is going to say hello and then sit quietly and work. Well, I'm glad to see you again, Sonic. 2 nights in a row of Sonic, guys. Wow. Wow. Double Sonic. Hey, Lynn Downey. Is it Linda Gordon's birthday or something? Hey, it's Linda Gordon's birthday. Happy birthday, Linda. Happy birthday, Linda Gordon. Let me try something here. I might be able to pull something up here. I'm pulling something up here. Give me one moment. Give me one moment here. It's going to work. I think it's going to work. Let me try this. Let me try something here. I'm going to try something. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, I was trying to make it bigger. Hold on. Let's try to make it bigger. Is it going to work? Crap. Whatever. I'm just doing it. There we go. That's for you, Linda Gordon, right there. That's for Linda Gordon. I wonder if I can play it again. Yay, Linda Gordon. That wasn't too well done technically, but you get the idea. The mic isn't really blocking my face. If I lean over, it's blocking my face, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. FM Beezies is here. Dread Pirate is here. Ronald Kame is here. Leonette is here. Henrock City is here. Dallas Alice is here, supporting the Dallas Stars. JA&P is here. Good to see everyone. Marks is here. Thanks, Marks. J.A. mentioned to me that Petey was doing a little better, his dog. That's good to hear. That's encouraging. He had some stomach issues. Cesar Hernandez is here. Pencil Pens and Heavy Metal is here. Really? Pencil Pens, you found this channel from the walk I did in Provincetown? That's crazy. You might be the first person to find this channel ever, not through Agenda Free TV. I don't even believe you. Nobody finds this channel through this channel. I find that very hard to believe. I did that last year. Where is that stream? That was a fun stream, right here. There it is right there. Zinc Man is here. Sarah says, you know all of the other country viewers that come in randomly, you get promoted sometimes. I guess maybe once in a while on a live stream, they just start telling people about it. Although something like the walks, like, I mean, people can just search for that stuff and find it. Art Attack said, how did the key lime pie taste? It was good. Art Attack, I did a whole stream on it. I did a whole stream on it. Look, I taste the key lime pie I made. You can go watch the stream and see for yourself. Hey, thanks, Dodger Blue. That's really nice of you. Four Drinks In says, I discovered you from your Miami walk. No way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you discovered the channel from the Miami walk. I don't believe anybody discovers this channel ever, except from Agenda Free TV. Excuse me. Well, thanks for watching, though. Maybe people are coming from the crepe TikTok. I don't think so. No, no muffins yet. No muffins yet. We'll do it. We'll do them sometime soon. Grim Sacrifice. There's just I have too many. There's a bunch of stuff I have to do this like week. But once that crap is done, then we'll do it. I just had a bunch of crap to do. Suave is here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Ann Carolyn is here. Yassine is here. Hello, Yassine. Did Veronica ever say where the Airbnb was? The Ringa says, I discovered it because I typed in Lookner in YouTube instead of AFTV. Four Drinks In insists they discovered this channel from the Miami stream. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Running Kings is here. Again, it's going to be a shorter stream tonight because I have a really early doctor's appointment, unfortunately. Should not be that early. It's really dumb. Liz is here as well. Okay, so I was going to update you on the TV. I got a TV update for you. Jen Haneke is here. Thanks, Trax and Relax. Wait, hold on. Oh, she says it's in the Cape. Where on the Cape is it, Veronica? Where on the Cape is it? What is the place like? Can you tell me a little more about it? Veronica says she has an Airbnb on the Cape. Is there good internet? Because if I go anywhere, it's got to be good internet so I can cover news if I have to. You know? That's the problem. Laura G used to get up at 4 a.m. for work. I don't support that. I support getting up for work, but not at 4 a.m. Learning Chords is here. I did a search of live on YouTube, and this was recommended stream. The thing is, at a certain point, not that many people are streaming, especially at this time of night. So I think that, like, if you do any sort of stream at certain times, you'll get recommended at some point. Because there's just only so many people live streaming, especially on, not even on Twitch, YouTube. That's my thought on it. Derek says my wife gets up at 3:30 for work 5 days a week. I can't think about it. Viper Dave is here. Harvey Esk is here. Kenro is here. Fired Up Frady is here. Trish Lancher is here. Carrie Fletcher is here. Hi, Carrie. Zinc Man is here. Zeppo the St. Bernard is here. Thanks, Zeppo the St. Bernard. Guys, Zeppo the St. Bernard stopped in. How about that? Daniel Terrell's watching from Qatar. 4 drinks in, used to get up at 4 a.m. working for CSX. When I was in grad school and I was TAing, I one time had, there was a class that I was TAing for. I think the class met at like 7:30 or 7:50. I couldn't believe they had this class this early. It was so crazy that these college kids had this class that early in the morning. So it's just, it was, I mean, I liked, the class was fine, but it was just awful to get up that early. Dodger Blue lives in Temecula. Veronica says her family has a bar in Key West. It's called Schooner Wharf Bar. Unfortunately, I didn't make it there. I wish I had had more time in Key West. Oh, she said they're in West Dennis, and they have good internet. So is the Airbnb like its own place? What's the deal with the Airbnb there? Schooner Wharf Bar. I really want to go back to, I'd like to go back to Key West sometime. That was fun. Oh, there it is. Schooner Wharf Bar in Key West. I'm looking it up right now. So Google says, I can show this here. It's not all displaying. Google says it is up here. Oh, I must have walked. It's right near, I was right near there. I probably walked by there, the Schooner Wharf Bar. Let me... So confused. Schooner Wharf Bar, right there. Yeah, I had a meal right near there, but I didn't go to the Schooner Wharf Bar. Oops. There it is right there. I want to see what it looks like on the inside. Look on the left there on Google. Right there. Looks nice. Right on the water. Veronica said she lived on a schooner there 12 years tied to my brother's bar, Schooner Wharf Bar. If I had known I was there, I would have gone in and said hi. Trish Lancher is here. Tracy Ralston, Leon Reuter. Leon says the Soggy Dollar Bar in the Bahamas live streams. Right, as Kenro says, I ate at the Conch Republic restaurant right near there. All right, I'm going to update you on the TV situation, on the broken TV. So I got a text from the TV repairman today, and the TV repairman said that the part had come in. So hopefully, if the schedule works out, he can come by tomorrow and replace the part on my TV, and we'll see. That'll be the big thing to see if it works. He had to order like a new circuit board. So that's going to be the big question: is does it work when he puts it in the TV? If not, then I'm going to have to figure out if I want to fix it or not. Because if that part doesn't work, and the part can be returned, but if that part doesn't work, it's going to be a much more expensive fix. If it works, it'll be fine. So he estimated that there was like a 75% chance it would work, because he doesn't know if there's something else broken in the TV. So hopefully we can get that done tomorrow. I'm tired of watching TV on the corner of my computer monitor. It's a 2-year-old TV. It just stopped turning on. It's crazy. A 2-year-old Samsung. Just all of a sudden one day stopped turning on. There was a power problem. It's crazy. It's the one where it's in the room where I used to do these streams from. But it's really annoying not having it. Oh yeah, the warranty was only a year. Can I live stream the repair? No, I'm not live streaming the repairman. I don't think it's going to take that long. Anyway, let's see here. So the repairman will be coming by hopefully tomorrow, if we can swing the scheduling. Hopefully tomorrow I'll find out if it's fixed. It'll either be fixed. If he comes by, it'll either be fixed or we'll have a big decision to make. Brig Commander came by. Hello, Brig Commander. Thanks, FMBZs. I hope it fixes it too. I'm kind of annoyed, but he's been really cool. It's just annoying having it not working. It's not as annoying as it would be because I have YouTube TV, so I can watch TV on my computer. So I'm not like without TV. Also, I have other TVs in other locations, but I'm in that room a lot. It's a Samsung. It's supposed to be a good TV. It's a lemon. Zanti says I have an oscilloscope. I don't even know what that does. Is that an electronics piece of equipment or something? Wikipedia says it's a type of electronic test instrument that graphically displays varying voltages of one or more signals as a function of time. Thanks, Ken Rowe. Yeah, I really want to. I want to go back to Key West again. And if I go there again, I'm going to I'm going to go to the Mel Fisher Museum. Hey, Rifat is here. Rifat Hubezoglu. No, Leon. If the part works tomorrow, then the repair will be like a quarter of the price of the new TV. It'll be great. All right, so I'll keep you posted on that. I will keep you posted about the TV. And I also wanted to mention SV Always Home says there's a Mel Fisher Museum in Sebastian, Florida, about 10 miles north of you. Huh, interesting. Rifat is coming from Bodrum? Oh, in Turkey? Is it Bodrum, Turkey? That's pretty cool. Bodrum is a city on the Bodrum Peninsula, stretching from Turkey's southwest coast to the Aegean Sea. Wow, that's pretty cool. Rifat's watching from Turkey. I'd like to visit Turkey one day. Kay says my son visited there when he was in Turkey. William Keenan, t-shirt is more comfortable than shirt and tie, but I can't really wear a t-shirt for the news streams. Let's see. I want to discuss. Oh, you know what I want to discuss? There was something I forgot to mention when I was talking about the new table. So, as I mentioned on our previous stream, I gotta adjust this a little bit more. It's a little. Let's try doing it that way. Try doing it that way. Maybe it should be a little more up. Okay. We'll try it like that. As I mentioned last night, got a new office desk recently, which I love. And so, as a reminder, I'll post the link to it, just as a reminder, and I'll show it to you guys so you know what we're talking about here. Because I'm talking about putting it together. Right. I just posted it in the chat. As an Amazon associate for qualifying purchases. So there's the desk right there. Oh, but mine is white and gray. Wherever that color is. Here it is, right there. So you get the idea. And I wonder if my review's posted yet. Yeah, that's basically, here, it looks like that. That's what it looks like. My office doesn't look like that, but that's what the desk looks like. It's very nice. It's great. I'm so happy with it. Very sturdy. Thick desktop. You see, it has these. It's very stable. It has this metal supports. An adjustable little. Not that I really like to adjust it, but adjustable feet too. So I don't think they've posted my review yet. Let's see. No, I posted a review. They haven't posted it yet. Anyways, it's really good. But anyways, so what I wanted to mention, the reason I'm telling you about this is I forgot to tell you something about it last night. So I was putting this thing together. And basically when you put it together, like you're just screwing things in. Like you have to screw the different parts of a lot of it is just, a lot of what you're doing is putting this frame together and then attaching the frame to the table. There's 3 pieces of wood on the top, but that's not, I mean, you're just putting those together. They attach below. So it's really putting the frame together and then attaching the frame to the table, to the desktop. And so you're just screwing things in a lot. And so it comes with, it's those, each of the screws has a hexagonal opening at the top, and it comes with that little L-shaped thing that you use to screw in, and it has the hexagonal shape, and you put it in to the screw and you turn it around. So you know what I'm talking about, right? It's like the IKEA thing. It comes with that L-shaped thing to use to screw everything in. Allen wrench, how he says. Allen wrench, right? Is that what it is? That sounds right. Sounds right to me. Yes, Allen wrench. That's what it is, an Allen wrench. Hex key, Allen key, and Allen wrench, same thing, Wikipedia. But anyways, I was using this to screw things in. And then all of a sudden, I was thinking to myself, oh, it's too bad these aren't screws because I could use my powered screwdriver that I have. Then I was like, wait a second. I wonder if my powered screwdriver has a hexagonal attachment, a bit. And I looked and it did. And once I used it, I was halfway done at the time, or probably 3/5 done, maybe even 3/4 done. But it made it so much faster. And I was like, oh, why didn't I realize this before? I don't think I've ever used my electric screwdriver. I've never used the Allen wrench attachment on it. It's so stupid. I always just assumed it wouldn't work. It just didn't occur to me to even look. So it just was so much easier. So I probably spent an extra half an hour that I didn't need to spend putting it together because I was screwing things in, with the Allen wrench. And then there's also tight angles, and it's, there's been a couple things I actually put together in the last year, and I just didn't even think to use my electric screwdriver. So stupid. But I didn't know. I had never used my my power screwdriver with the Allen wrench attachment. Brig Commander says, have to be careful with some stuff. The power tools can split the cheap wood. Yeah, I mean, this thing is not crazy huge, my drill thing. And I was also careful with it. I mean, it was just clearly an application where it would work. Table 70 inches long. Ann Carolyn says, I have an electric screwdriver. It too might have an Allen wrench attachment. Or maybe you can get one for it. But it was so useful. No, mine you can't adjust the drill strength. It's a pretty simple thing. I think I've shown mine on the year before. I have a pretty simple, pretty basic electric screwdriver. But again, it just made things so much easier. I don't use my electric screwdriver enough when I have to screw things in or out. I gotta try that first. I found it. I have a Black & Decker one. Do they even sell it anymore? They do sell it. They still sell this one. It has 5,000 ratings. This is the one I have. $25. That's the one I have. I mean, there may be better ones out there. It's got good reviews. I've had it for years. What was I going to put here? But yeah, so this little thingy, it has these, see there, it comes with, all the bits are in a little rotating thing there. So I just never realized that one of the bits would work instead of an Allen wrench. It's really simple though. I'm sure there's better ones out there, but for me, it's fine. Oh, here, look. Yeah, it has a little light on it too. I'm sure you can buy more. I didn't even know it had a magnet up here. You know that? I never knew it had a magnet here. Had no idea there was a magnet there. 8 bits included. No, I already own this. I bought this like 6 years ago. It's like 6 years old. By the way, if you don't have an electric screwdriver, I mean, there's a bunch of these things, but you know, they're really helpful. For the right thing, they don't work for everything, but if you know, like last night, I actually, my old desk that I replaced with my new desk, I have an old desk, and that's just that's a piece of wood, a tabletop with 4 legs, and each leg is screwed into the tabletop with like 5 screws. So I could take all those screws in and out with this thing, and it just makes it. If I had to undo that by hand, it would be a giant pain in the butt. And with the electric screwdriver, it's just like you just do one after the other. So they're good to have. Casey likes hers, apparently. Zinc Man says, I have one. I use it for the vast majority of my projects. Vast majority. But I mean, it's lasted me like 6 years. I've moved it a bunch of times. Nick was drilling 180 guide holes for something, and his drill died. Darren, I don't know how long it takes to charge, but you know, it's maybe a couple hours or something. You know, it says, it claims it holds a charge for up to 18 months. Amazon says, consider a similar item. Now they have this one. I don't know why that one's different. That's another one. There's a ton of these things. So anyways, my general point is, if you've never had one, you might want to think of getting one, because they're really helpful. Trish says, I agree, they're good to have. It's not like I own many power tools. Laura G says, my late husband was surprised when we moved in together, and I brought my own toolkit to combine with his. So if I had just realized in the past it had an Allen wrench style hexagonal attachment, I could have done some assembly stuff much easier. Another thing is, if you're using that L-shaped Allen wrench, sometimes there'll be something you have to screw in where it's really hard to do with the Allen wrench because you don't have clearance to swing around the Allen wrench. But that's not a problem. A lot of times that can be avoided if you're just using the electric screwdriver. Brad says, get one with some serious torque. Yeah, I mean, the one I have is not like, I don't think it's industrial strength. Although for what I was doing last night, it was probably better to have a not that strong one because I didn't need it to be that strong. Dior says it was helpful when I was changing the plate that covers the electrical sockets. Walter White says it does appear useful. So that's my little advice. Paulie says he says, one thing I'm doing after getting my garage straight is getting a proper toolbox. Too many tools in multiple places. Can this one I have drill screws into wood? I don't know because I haven't needed to use it for that. I just don't know. I don't even know how you like measure the power of these things. You know what this is also good for? Like when I've had to when I put a monitor on a monitor arm and you gotta screw the monitor into the monitor arm and then take the monitor off the monitor arm. It's just like stuff like that where it just makes it so fast and it'd be such a pain if you had to do it by hand. Jeff Hulk Kemp came by. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, but RPM doesn't. RPM is how fast it's spinning, but that's not a measure of how much force it's spinning with, I assume. Lou's getting timed out for 24 hours again because he won't change his name. Give me one moment here. Give me one moment. Just give me one moment here. I know, Kay. So, oops, hold on. I was going to check one other thing. Darren says I might like magnetic screw bits. Thank you for the suggestion. Enchanted is here. Joe's Cran sent me something, but it's like copyrighted. And this is a picture of SpongeBob SquarePants Olympics Happy Meal toys from McDonald's back in 2012. This picture is the main reason why I made that video because it inspired me a lot and gave me a perfect idea. Oh, he sent me a video. I see. All right, Joe sent a video in. This I can show. Here's Joe's video. I think I can show it. All right, guys. Joe said, hi, I usually send my drawings and videos to you on my tablet, but my tablet's been acting up for days, so I took this video on my laptop with the lights off and made something interesting for you. All right, let's see what this is. Can we hear it? I got to refresh and then play. Things are acting up. It should be playing. I'm not hearing any volume. I see an Olympics, a laptop in the Olympic rings. Okay. Nice. What does that say? Welcome to the agenda-free something in Lookner Olympics. Agenda-free TV in Lookner Olympics. Watch streams and play. I think there's no volume on this because I can't hear anything. I see a basketball. And I see a tennis racket and a tennis ball. Very nice. And I don't know what that was. Was that like a racket for racquetball or something? He made all the sports pictures. Raven says, can't wait for the Olympics. This is nice. This is nice, Joe. It's a whole production. Fencing. Oh, and the thing the person wears. Nice. Dog Cleek says you can even see the fluff on the tennis ball. Annie Cush came by. I think that's it. Good job, Joe. Thank you, Joe, for the video. That was nice. That was nice of Joe. Loves Cat says that was cool. Thanks for sharing. So we are doing a mini stream tonight because I need to get up way too early tomorrow for a doctor's appointment. And I'm very annoyed about it, but there's nothing I can do. So that's just what's happening. And I will be a zombie tomorrow. So I wanted to come on and do a stream. We're doing a mini stream tonight. Mini stream for you. All right, hang on a moment. Hang on one moment here. I am checking this. Is it Memorial Day weekend? I don't even remember. I'll be a zombie because I won't have any sleep. My schedule's all off, so I won't sleep enough. Yeah, Lynn, we were covering those tornadoes in Iowa. It was terrible. Lynn, how far are you from Greenfield? Yeah, Stephen Baker, I might take a nap after I get home. That's very possible tomorrow. Lynn said she's like an hour away. Terrible. Magria Spirit Cat says Storm Chaser Corey is out in Oklahoma. Hey, we got Unleashed Flute over there on Twitch. Annie Cush. Ann Carolyn. Lynn says, said it only took 60 seconds to rip through. Can't imagine losing everything. By the way, Veronica, if you want, you can send me the info about the Airbnb if you want. Maybe I'll be looking to get away this summer sometime. But you can send it to me either on Twitter, which is @Lookner, or the email is agendafreetv@gmail.com. I don't think we're going to open it tonight. Somebody sent me a package, but I don't, on a mini stream, I don't want to get into the package, but I did get a package from somebody. I was at the UPS store today, and I do have a package here. So next stream, we'll open the package. I'm not sure who sent it to me. The mailbox is open again, but keep it small and consumable. Keep it small and consumable. I don't use one app for breaking news. I kind of just use various sources. Weather-wise, I don't know that I've ever been in like incredibly extreme weather. I mean, I've never been in a tornado. I've been in hurricanes, but they were like Boston hurricanes, a tropical storm. I haven't been stuck anywhere where it was like insane, I don't think. I've seen, I've on occasion, you're somewhere and driving. I remember when I was driving across country once, I got stuck in like an insanely sudden rainstorm where you literally could see like 3 feet in front of your face. That was maybe the worst weather. I was in Oklahoma or Texas or something, and it just all of a sudden started raining, and you literally couldn't see. I had to slowly pull the car over because I couldn't see more than like a few feet in front of the car. That was probably the worst weather I've been in. I was worried somebody's going to hit me from behind. Veronica has guests coming to the Airbnb for Memorial Day. That's awesome. No news in the chat unless it's an absolute emergency. Weather-wise, says, I have been in that weather too. Would I join Reed in the Dominator? I think I might be scared to go storm chasing. I think I'd be scared that the car would get caught up in the tornado. Although those guys know what they're doing, but still. Daniel, you want me to relay a message from a different person to a third person? Do I look like a messaging service? You can go in the Twitch chat. If there's somebody in the Twitch chat you want to talk to, you can just open it up on Twitch. Twitch.tv. Twitch.tv/Lookner. Just pop into the chat there. Three Nails is here. Casey is here. He Has Risen is here. I have the sign with the letters on it is still here. I'm not using it at the moment. We'll bring it out when appropriate. One Way Street says he thinks I should start delivering messages now and charge for it. Somebody got really mad at me. You know, Twitter has this thing. It's not Twitter, it's X now. But you know, X, Twitter. They have this thing called subscription, which is if you post on X, which used to be Twitter, you can do like bonus content for people who want to subscribe to you. So I started doing that like months ago, where it's nothing that I would normally post. It's like extra stuff, like smaller stories, or I might give an opinion about something, or maybe post something, some kind of jokey news story or something like that. It's just a kind of a fun thing that I do. And then if people want to subscribe, they can. If they don't have to. It's like, and I didn't move any of my content to subscription. It's stuff that all the regular news stuff is still on my regular free timeline. But what X does is, like, if somebody follows me, once in a while they'll put up, they'll like show like part of one of my subscription posts, and they'll say like, you can subscribe to read this. Well, people see this and they don't really understand what's going on, and they think I've now put my entire X account behind a paywall, which is just totally false. And then people, they get so angry and they don't do any research, and they don't ask me what's going on. They just either angrily message me or they angrily post something about me. And they talk about how terrible it is I've done this and how I've put the news behind a paywall. And it's like, then I have to message them and say like, look, I didn't paywall anything. Everything you used to read on my profile is still free. And it's just like, it keeps happening. And then yesterday a guy did it, and I messaged the guy nicely, and I said, hey, you know, it's just bonus content. And then he wrote me back, and he was still angry at me. He was very angry at me for doing this. He said something like, we have subscription overload or something. And it's like, no, but no one's making you subscribe to my X account. But people just like, they get angry from the first second. Like, I understand if somebody has a question about it. Like, I mean, if I really did all of a sudden put all my posts behind a paywall, that'd be kind of annoying. But I didn't do that. So rather than assume that's what I did, I mean, you can literally just go to my X account and you can see the news posts. No, the regular news posts are not being hidden from you. It takes about 10 seconds to check. I do wish when X they shouldn't promote it that way. They make it confusing when they promote it. They should make it more clear when they promote it that it's like bonus content. And I've told them that. And they said, we've gotten that feedback, but they don't change it. But people get really upset sometimes. And again, they could just ask me. They could be like, hey, I noticed this. Is this what happened? And I'd tell them. But no, they just get really angry. Anyways, so I've had 2 of those in the last few days. Robin came by. Anna Starrett came by. All right, we're going to go a few more minutes, but I can't go that long tonight because, again, I got to get up really early. We're doing a short stream tonight. Short stream. Biz Ferrets is here. Polly says you should offer that guy a bundled subscription with your next message. I need to cut my hair. My hair is getting messy. It's getting messy. It's starting to get there. I'm going to cut my hair soon. We'll do it soon. God is my banner came by. Unleashed Flute says, if we subscribe on Twitch, can we message people on the YouTube stream? No, I don't think it works that way. I have this thing, and I turned it off, which is I can set it so that each of the chats sees the other chat's messages. And every time I've tried to do this, people get really angry. They don't want to see it. They get confused because it says like Autobot or something, and it drives people crazy, and they get so angry at me when I do it, so I stopped it. I've tried multiple times, and people hate it. Annie says it's like the new NYC Edinburgh portal. Lois Cox came by. Have you guys seen that thing, that portal, where is it Edinburgh in New York City? It's Dublin. It's not Edinburgh. It's Dublin portal. It's the NYC Dublin portal. So, I mean, this is a BBC article, but the basic idea is that it's like this circular thing that is live streaming from both sides. So you can go in New York and look through it and see people in Dublin, and they can look through and see you. Yes, Magria Spirit Cat says people got in trouble for using it. There was the BBC article said there was some inappropriate behavior. I saw a video of some inappropriate behavior. BBC says there were incidents involving people mooning, displaying swear words, and flashing various body parts. Polly says it will never be abused. Excessive Force is here. The BBC article said that it reopened with set hours. I think it's a neat idea. Oh, also, I guess what another thing they're doing is if somebody gets too close to it and obstructs the camera with themselves, then it turns off. So you can't like walk up and put yourself right in front of the camera anymore. It'll turn off. I think I found the website for the place. It's called portals.org. Portals.org. There's the one in New York City. New York City Portal. It became the third portal in a global network of identical portal sculptures. Being all located in the public sphere, they offer a real-time, unfiltered live stream 24/7. Inviting people of different cultures to meet above borders and differences. It's kind of neat, actually, I think. So there's one in Dublin, Poland, and Lithuania. Each portal is built to last for centuries. We seek long-term partners to create the portals network. They're trying to build up a network. Anyways, you can read about this at portals.org. Portals.org is where you can read about it. Oh, see, they have an X account too, portals.org. Polly says they should have put it up with no explanation like the monolith. Enchanted says there's a Google cam on a street corner in Ireland. I watch sometimes a bar on the corner. Beezy says, so we can sponsor a portal. I don't know how that works. It's a mini stream because I have to get up very early to go to a doctor's appointment. What was the monolith? Is that, I don't remember what that is. Oh, this thing? We covered this, right? This is a Vox article from a couple of years ago. Was it this thing? Remember that in Utah? Utah monolith. Soon after the Utah discovery, reports emerged of social media of similar metal columns being found in many other places throughout the world. Some of them were made by local artists, some of them were made by businesses, blah, 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 blah. You can look this up. List of works similar to 2020 Utah monolith. There's the Utah desert monolith from Wikipedia. Remember that? That was 2020, 4 years ago. J&P says you did cover it. That was 4 years ago. Crazy that was 4 years ago. It was late 2020, 3.5 years ago. Three and a half. BZ says time flies. It does. It does. You're not kidding. BZ says, the older we get, the faster it flies. Will I be covering Memorial Day stuff? No, nothing in particular. But if there's news this weekend, I'll cover it. You know, you never know. You never know what's going to happen news-wise. So if there's something big, I will cover it. Yeah, I don't even know what the deal is with. I don't even remember what happened with the monolith. It was removed in November 2020 by 4 residents of Moab, Utah. After nearly a month, it was given to the Bureau of Land Management and is currently in their custody. You can read about it on Wikipedia, Utah monolith. I guess the person put it there like in 2016. Yes, some people went and they removed it. I totally forgot about that story. There's all these stories I just forget about. I hadn't thought about that in a few years. Polly says, I confirm they were sent by aliens. No one listened. Hey, You Rock came by. Hey, You Rock, thanks for coming by. Somebody asked about what I air fried last. Some chicken tenders and fries. That's the last thing I air fried. I did that today. There's still a huge crisis at Whole Foods, which I'll have to update you on later, which is that they stopped carrying tater tots at Whole Foods. I have no idea why. It's crazy. And I can't just substitute others because Whole Foods would have these tater tots that don't have seasoning and don't have extra stuff added. It's basically just potatoes, which I like. Not a lot of other stuff in it. And I can't find that anywhere. Like if you go to another supermarket, you get ones with like seasoning and salt and all this other stuff and oil. And I don't want that on my tater tots. So I have no idea why they did it. They were a big seller. And now they also are low on crinkle cut fries because I think everybody who used to buy the tater tots is buying crinkle cut fries. So they never have crinkle cut fries anymore. And the only thing they have is these regular fries, which are not as good. And I have no idea why they did this. And when I talked to customer service, they said the tater tots are coming back eventually. So why did they get rid of tater tots? It was a huge thing. It's like just a basic item that people get. There's a Trader Joe's. You know, that's a good idea. I don't know if Trader Joe's carries tater tots that don't have seasoning. That's the one place I didn't check. I didn't even think of checking Trader Joe's. I wonder if they have them there. There's 2 other markets I've checked, and they don't have them. But it's got to have, again, what I like about the Whole Foods ones is they don't have stuff added to it. I can't just substitute in if it has a lot of stuff added in it. There's a website that claims Trader Joe's potato tots has, does it have ingredients? I don't even see the ingredients. Yeah, I think they add stuff to it. I'm not sure. I got to go check. It's really annoying, though. Substitute pizza for tater tots? I don't think that's going to really work with my diet. They don't have curly fries at Whole Foods. Again, I don't need to get them at Whole Foods. But what I liked about the tater tots and what I like about the crinkle cut fries at Whole Foods is it's basically just potatoes. They don't add other stuff into it. Does Amazon have Whole Foods tater tots? I think when you order from Amazon, they're just delivering it from a Whole Foods. So my guess would be no. But I could check. That's an interesting idea. The problem is if they're delivering it from around here, none of the places have it around here. When I look it up on Amazon, they are not there. They are not there on Amazon. They have other Whole Foods products. They don't have the tater tots because I think they're not currently stocking them. Although the crinkle cut fries they might have. They do have the crinkle cut fries. That's interesting because, oh, it's currently unavailable. Hey, check this out. I told you about the problem with crinkle cut fries. Look at this. Look at this. See this? I told you the issue. Crinkle cut fries currently unavailable. I don't know what's going on over there. What's happening at Amazon? I think they have a potato supplier problem. I mean, because I can't even find these anymore. I don't know what happened to their potatoes. This happened like a month ago. The only thing they have now is the straight cut fries, which are not good. They're not as good. Yeah, the straight cut fries are not nearly as good as a crinkle cut. So it really is, it's driving me crazy. I don't know what's happening there. Lunali says, I'm hungry now. All right, it's getting close to 11. We're going to, hey, Athletics, how are you? I have your fan on here, Athletics, your green fan. I eat vegetables. Yeah, BZ says it's annoying. You know, it's like there's very few things that I like that I have regularly, and they're pretty healthy too. I mean, again, they don't have additives in it, and I like them. Yeah, like those, the crinkle cut fries. The crinkle cut fries. Look at the label on the back. See, you'll notice it has no saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol, 1% sodium. It's like they don't add anything to it. That's the problem. When a lot of these other tater tots you get, or these fries, you get frozen, they have all this stuff added to it. This is basically just potatoes and I guess a little sunflower oil or canola oil. But I mean, look at that nutrition label. If I want salt, I'll add it. If I want oil, I'll add it. But that's why I like these, is because they just don't add stuff to it. And then I don't want seasoning on it. I could look on Amazon and see if they have any other tater tots that are like relatively unseasoned. I'll have to see. Yeah, see, the Amazon brand of tater tots has 15% sodium. Don't need that in my diet. I got to watch it. The Ore-Ida ones have, where's the nutrition information on this one? Can't even find it. I'm looking up the Ore-Ida tater tots nutrition information, and it has, I believe, 10% fat, 7% saturated fat, 19% sodium. Again, I can't substitute in the other ones. What do I do? It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I mean, do they sell, do any of these other ones have like not a lot of stuff added in them? Probably just. Alibaba says I need to make my own. It's infuriating. I'm infuriated. Don't be so picky. Well, I gotta, I have certain dietary restrictions. I used to eat a lot more corn. We don't have Kroger around here. We do not have Kroger around here. Google unseasoned tater tots. I do need to do a kind of a deep research and just see if there's anyone around that might work. But Polly says, I'm surprised Sam's or Costco or one of them doesn't have the plain ones. The problem is, I think what's considered plain in most places is not what I would consider plain. Not the Whole Foods kind of plain. Plain. Who knows though? Maybe I'll have to look around some more and see what I can find, like on different markets around here. Maybe one market around here has some sort of thing that's some sort of somewhat close to it. See, Walmart sells their own tater tots and it's like 13% sodium, 18% saturated fat. It's just like, why did they get rid of them? I don't really want to put the time in to make my own tater tots. It's a lot more convenient if I don't have to make my own. Yes, excessive force. Is Amazon owns Whole Foods. NC John says the Bolano ones are from North Korea. Evelyn says nothing healthy anymore. Stephen Baker says could be a potato harvest problem. Crops here have been affected by rogue weather. I don't know. I don't know if it's a supplier problem or they just decide to stop carrying them. It was like a staple of my diet. Yes, LG TV says they just need to make plain ones. Anyways, that's driving me crazy lately. It's a crisis. All right, I got to wrap this up soon. I got to. We're getting late. It's 11 p.m. It's already gone longer than I thought this was going to go. Enchanted says, I live dangerously and eat unhealthy tater tots. I'm just saying for me, I have certain dietary restrictions. I really have to watch certain levels of things. I do. So I got to be really careful. When I was younger, it didn't matter so much. But I do appreciate you guys. Brooke says Sprouts. We don't have a Sprouts near me. I'm going to do some research online. It's a good idea to look online and just see if I can find something that approaches it online. But I haven't yet. Raven Riley says, is it a potato famine? I just don't know. I mean, I don't know why they got rid of this basic item that was very popular there. Anyways, I'm going to be a zombie tomorrow until I take a nap. But I do appreciate you guys coming by for the mini stream tonight. Good talk. Kelly says Orida has low sodium tots. I'll have to look into it. Orida low sodium tots. Now, what is They don't seem to be easy to find when you look them up, just so you know. Amazon basically doesn't have them realistically. Walmart doesn't have them. But I'll see what I can find out. Those have fat in them, but not as much sodium. Hey, thanks to our moderators for being here. By the way, What Plants Crave came by. Yeah, What Plants Crave, they had some oil in them. The Whole Foods one had a little bit of oil, but it was like a negligible amount because you could see it had like no fat in it. So it couldn't have had that much oil in it. Anyways, hey, thanks to our moderators. David Green and Sarah were here. K Body, Raven Riley, JA and P, BZ. Thanks, mods. Also, all of you guys for tuning in and hanging out. Sorry for the shorter stream, but it was still fun. At least I had fun. Paula Faust, Marissa Pugliese, Mary DeFore, Magria Spirit Cat. Feel better, Magria Spirit Cat. What Plants Crave, Ann Carolyn, Annie Cush, Fweaky Beats, Unleash Flute, DH, Lunali Syria, Darren Markley, Joe's Crayons, Paulie, T-Sky. T-Sky, they have the sweet potato tots, the sweet potato puffs. That's not what I want, though. That doesn't do it for me. I need the regular, not the sweet. I don't know why they can have the sweet, not the regular. Maybe they just have like an excess of sweet in stock because nobody ever bought them. Scott Bixler, thanks for being here. Mary DeFore, Loves Cats, Robin, Pamela, Brooke B, Enchanted, Lynn Downey, Desert Darlene, Terry Workman, Laura G, Godly Love. Tomorrow morning, think of me being a zombie, because that's what I'm going to be. Sabin Nathan, Fierce Warrior. Hash browns are the same, but bigger. I don't know if they're the same. I got to look into other options, though. Vanessa Muller. Vanessa says it's a full moon. Nika T, thanks for being here. The moon is full, says Google. I asked Google and it gave me an AI overview. Yes, the moon is full. Lunali says, we will think of you tomorrow. LG TV, hey, I'll update you. Maybe the TV repairman will come tomorrow. So maybe things will turn around tomorrow if the TV repairman comes. Marge, thanks for being here. You rock. Jared Larson, 44 drinks in. Pezzy, I gave up caffeine. I can't go back to it. I had to give it up. Kay loves the sweet potato tots. I wish I liked them, but I don't. Peasy Papa Zulu. All right, guys. That is it for now. April Coco. Hey, April Coco stopped by. Good to see you, April Coco. Fierce Warrior, Louise. Good seeing you all. All right, guys, we are wrapping this up. Wrapping it up. Thank you again to our mods. I don't know if I got Raven. Raven was moderating too. Thanks, Raven. All of our other mods. Todd from Ohio. Joe's Crayons. Thanks for the movie, Joe's Crayons. Gas on the Brain. Jess C. Rob Van Roy from the Netherlands. Good to see you, Rob. All right, guys, that is it. Oh, and shout out, thanks again to Dodger Blue for the donations. Oh, Matt was a new member. I didn't even see that. Matt and Wolf Howl, new members. And all of our members, Polly, One Way Street, all of our other members too. And subscribers on Twitch. Thanks for subscribing over there too. All right, guys, that's it. I'm wrapping up. Mini stream coming to a close, but I'm guessing we'll stream more this weekend. We'll see what happens. News-wise and otherwise. But I hope everybody has a good weekend, and I will talk to you soon.